All right, we're back live again. I bet you all left, didn't you? Let's see. This is not technically the best thing to do from a algorithmic standpoint. Who knows if this will work? We probably shouldn't be doing this. Aaron's going to get upset with me. I don't know why the show ended. Was not supposed to. But the stream did. I'm going to give it like a couple minutes for some people to get in here and see if it's worth it to do it or not. Or maybe I'll just like take this offline immediately once I get done. I don't know what happened. Maybe I did accidentally hit end stream. I don't think I did. Maybe I accidentally did. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button for your boys. Come watch the Superman trailer with me. Yeah, no, it's definitely working again. The problem is we had over 1,000 people watching between Twitters and YouTubes, and it's just going to be impossible to get back up to that number in the short term. But it's all good. Let me get one more tweet out, and then we'll just dive through what else I wanted to kind of talk about today. All right. I'm going to do the Superman trailer first and then touch real quickly on some Bill Connolly fun facts that we have for the playoffs coming up this weekend. And I'll save early Heisman odds for sometime this weekend with Aaron. Look at this. The Beatles are not dead. Best football channel of the game. It's not even close. I'm basing my next D&D character on T-Bop. That's the nicest thing anybody said to me. Not just the best channel thing. That's very kind. Thank you very much. But more so that somebody would base their D&D character on me. That makes me so incredibly happy. I played a one shot a couple of weeks ago, and I based my wizard on Ted Moulton, who is Phil Hartman in Jingle All the Way. The only problem was I kind of misread the room, and the one shot was not Christmas themed. And even though I tried to talk like Ted the entire time, nobody had any idea what I was doing. So I just ended up acting like a upper middle class asshole the entire time. Would the D&D character have to be bi-curious? Look, man, the D&D character, if it's based on me, would have to believe that sexuality is a scale, and you fall somewhere on the scale, and that these binary definitions are just foolish. Rhino says movie's going to be insane. James Gunn saving DC. I mean, I agree James Gunn saving DC because Suicide Squad 2 was awesome. Peacemaker, the TV show, was absolutely hilarious. Let's watch the Superman trailer. Actually, I want to bring it up on YouTube. Let's see. We get our highest quality here. Bang. 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 Oh, 2160p, 4K. Okay, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Dude. Okay, hold on. All right. Let's go, boys. We ready? I'm very excited for this. Daniel Basham, real quick. Daniel Basham says it's just hard to get excited again for another cinematic superhero universe again. I agree, but I feel like there's James Gunn's quotes on not being super married to the idea of a universe, and that he's just kind of wants to make good movies. But maybe I'm wrong on that. Anyway, here we go. I love the labored breathing. It's fucking crazy to see Superman with this shit kicked out of. Good Clark Kent right there, guys. Young, attractive, but you would not guess that was Superman, to be fair. Floppy TikTok hair. And his hair's never new. Low. Is that pocket? Not crypto. Is that crypto the super dog?
Crypto.
What?
Home. Take me home.
Oh, that's a good Luther. Nicholas Holt.
Superman.
Boy. That shit looks pretty badass. That looks really good. No, Ryan Smith, they did let James Gunn come back and do Guardians 3 after he got canceled for a minute. Superman will never be as good without the John Williams score. Well, that was the John Williams score, just updated. That was the John Williams score, just updated with some guitar and everything. Okay, so I got chills as well, Rhino. I agree. I think Superman's incredibly hard to make work. We talked about this the other day. Sometimes the theory is that like the beauty of Superman is in the restraint. I think it's a tough thing to sell. I loved that trailer, but I really trust James Gunn. I'm not a DC. I mean, I grew up reading DC. That's my favorite. I'm not a DC expert by any means, but I've always loved how James Gunn plays with characters, be it Guardians or Suicide Squad 2, and how kind of deep in the Rolodex he's willing to go. I did grow up a major Green Lantern fan. And although he is cheesy and dumb as fuck, you may not know about Guy Gardner, but he was like the ultimate like 80s, like, I like beer and girls and I'm a cheese dick. And he got a ring at one point. He also became Warrior. He had a really badass restaurant that one of my favorite comics ever is this beautiful double open cover, like trifold cover where it's like the opening of this restaurant Warriors, and it's got a warrior and it's got soups, it's got everybody. It's great. We can actually probably go through that on stream one time. But first off, Nicholas Holt. Is it Nicholas Holt? Is that his name? This actor, though, I originally saw him on Skins on British television back in the day. That's a good Lex Luthor. Very good Lex Luthor there. But I got to find that shot of Gardner. Was it, oh my God, dude. And by the way, for Guy Gardner's character, like his actual character, like how he acts, Nathan Fillion, fucking perfect. Because Guy Gardner is comedic and a cheese dick and has stupid fucking Mark Davis hair. And they are absolutely nailing this. Is that Hawk Girl in the back? See from The Mask? What else? What else do we have here? Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's Hawk Girl again. What is that? I don't know what that dragon would be. I have no idea. The guy playing Luther looks like the singer from Smashing Pumpkins. He actually does look like him bald. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Lois with some sort of cosmic light show going on in the background. I don't know what robot that would be. I know there's going to be like plenty of Easter egg videos on YouTube that are going to know way more. I have no idea There's Fortress Solitude. I have no idea what this is. Maybe this is something to do with Krypton. I'm not sure. Ooh, crazy looking Luther. There's one more thing that I wanted to point out. Oh, I do know this. The Meteors, that is Metropolis's football or baseball team, right? There's a little, is this Black Thunder? Am I crazy? Black Lightning? No, it's not Black Lightning. Who is this Mr. Terrific? No, isn't that Scott? No, it is Mr. Terrific. Holy shit. I haven't thought about Mr. Terrific in forever. What does Mr. Terrific do again? Let's see. Michael Holden showed remarkable intelligence at a very young age, reading comprehension, ability to assimilate the works of Bohr, Einstein, Planck, and Feynman. Okay, so he's like a theoretical physicist. He had a natural aptitude for having natural aptitude. So basically just picks up everything great. By the time he began his career as a superhero, he already possessed 14 PhDs, 2 in engineering and physics. In the Spectre, told him about Terry Sloan, inspired by Mr. Terrific. It's kind of a fascinating story. So what are his powers? Just being a genius, basically? I'll read more. I'll read more about it a bit later, but that's it's another interesting pull from Gunn. Okay, yeah. See, look, you can tell his powers kind of being a smart guy, having gadgets. Look, he's got his little drones flying around him with a force field. I don't know what this armor would be. These soldiers that are trying to get him. Classic Lois and Soup shot. More wacky wave inflatable man in the background. That's cool, man. That looks great. That looks great. Does the plot matter for any of these movies? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, man. If you wanted to be good. He was better as I forgot he was Beast in the X-Men movies. That's right. You can't say he was better as Beast than Lex, so we haven't even seen him as Lex, you know? We gotta wait and see. Yeah, why was there a dragon there? Crazy. I'm excited. Oh, and he was really good in Mad Max. That's true. It's true. All right, let me give you a few fun facts on the way out here about this weekend's playoffs. First off, in South Bend, it's going to be 29 degrees with snow earlier in the day. At State College, it's going to be 27 degrees, partly cloudy at kickoff. Austin, 61 degrees and sunny. Let's go. Columbus, 26 degrees, partly cloudy. So cold weather, no extreme weather. Yeah, I mean, first comes Rock. I agree with you. He says he was best in Skins season 1. That's what I first saw, man. I just remember seeing Skins in like early college and be like, whoa, what? They can show this on TV. In terms of title odds, according to Bill Connolly's analytics, Oregon leads the pack with 20%, Texas then at 17, Georgia at 16, Ohio State at 12. And then you get into Notre Dame at 9, Penn State at 9, and it goes down from there. Indiana just given a 4% chance behind that of Tennessee. Oh, I guess I could show this. See this chart here? This is Bill Connolly's. Given the tournament setting, only a 20% chance that all 4 favorites win this weekend and a 30% chance of having 2 upsets. So actually, if we're saying so a better chance, 20% that all 4 favorites win, a 40% chance of 1 upset, which is what we said on Tuesday's preview show, right? I think 1 road team wins, but then an even higher chance of all the favorites winning than having 2 upsets. I still am circling Tennessee, Ohio State, and Indiana's Notre Dame as the games where the upsets could take place. I think Indiana wins. I think Ohio State wins. So, here's some fun facts. Indiana and Notre Dame, they're in the same state. They haven't played each other in they played once in the last 66 years. Something to note. The Irish have only played one top 30 defense per Connolly's S&P Plus. Currently, Indiana ranks 10th in the S&P Plus. How about this for a matchup? Indiana ranks first nationally in passing success rate. Notre Dame first nationally in passing success rate allowed. You want a Penn State fact? Penn State's 32-1 as a favorite. They're 0-6 as an underdog. That's over the past 3 years, 32-1 to 0-6. As good as Penn State's offense, as good as Penn State's defense may be, the Nittany Lions have been fallible. This directly quoting Collins Rodney. Against three teams in the offensive S&P Plus top 25. So the three times that Penn State's defense has faced a good offense, USC, Ohio State, and Oregon, they allowed 31.7 points per game and 6.3 yards per play. Each rushed for at least 176 yards. So it's something to watch, not just this game, but going forward. Penn State's defense has not actually done well against good offenses. Speaking of offense, the Texas Longhorns, bit of a mess down the stretch. In their past 7 games, the Longhorns underachieved against the S&P Plus projections by 8.2 points per game. So they were playing good defenses, but during that time, that 7-game period, 63rd in interception rate, 93rd in havoc allowed, 96th in turnover rate, and 123rd in TFLs allowed. So that Texas front having a lot of trouble protecting Quinn, and by extension, creating a lot of turnovers. And Quinn Ewers past 4 games, he's averaging just 6.2 yards per dropback and has more combined sacks and interceptions, 10 sacks, 3 interceptions, so more 13, than completions over 20 yards. And then they go on to talk about how, but everything goes down to Wisner and Jaden Blue running the ball. They're going to have to. Unfortunately for Clemson, their offense hasn't played many good defenses, and when they have, they've not done well. Clemson has played 5 opponents that rank between 11th and 37th in the S&P Plus. So really like basically 11 to 40, right? Against those teams, Clemson's averaged just 19 points a game, 4.7 yards per play. Okay, Klubnik against those defense, 59% completion, less than 10 yards than completion, only 5 yards per dropback, 12 sacks, and Texas is number 2 in the S&P Plus. So this is clearly going to be the toughest game that that Clemson has had yet. All right, let's let's dive real quick back into this article, because before the show started, the one game I didn't get to read what Colin wrote about was Tennessee and Ohio State. Let's see here. Ohio State and Tennessee have combined for 67 AP top 10 finishes, 43 top 5 finishes, and claimed 14 combined national titles, but they've played just once. Wow, that's crazy. It was the 96 Citrus Bowl, and it looks like Tennessee beat Ohio State 20-14. Huh. I didn't know they're less than 400 miles away either. That's kind of crazy. This is interesting. Total QBR rankings for college football playoff quarterbacks. Look at this. Let me zoom in so y'all can see better. Ah, shit. Okay, let me zoom out one. Dylan Gabriel, 86.5. Curtis Rourke, 85.7. Thank you. Will Howard coming in third at 83. Then it's Aller, then it's Levitt, then it's Beck, then it's Leonard, then it's Klubnik, then it's Jennings, then it's Madsen, then it's Quinn Ewers, and then Nico Iamaleava with a 70.5 QBR. I mean, that again, you asked me why I picked Ohio State over Tennessee. I said it was because Will Howard over Nico. Will Howard third on this list, Nico last. That's certainly interesting. It seems like against top 40 defenses, he's been bad. Doesn't make mistakes from turnovers, but takes a ton of sacks. Let's see. Yeah, talking about Ohio State has a great pass rush. That's a bad matchup for Tennessee there. But again, so Connolly seems to be saying what we said, which is if you look at this, it should be a defensive battle. Ohio State ends up not getting good once they get out of the kind of first exchange. Okay, there you go. All right, guys. That'll do it for today's show. Faith Thomas says, ass snaps. I come from a sports family, but I didn't play. All but one male played college football. My dad played in college and has 2 daughters. I didn't see the question. Ask snaps in chat. I come from a sports family, but didn't play. Give me the question, Faith. We'll get it. Ask snaps. If viewers come back, will Manning transfer? Or Ewers transfers, right? I don't know, dude. It's kind of like the Carson Beck situation. I don't know if Ewers comes back, I think you maybe force him out the door for Manning, actually, which sounds crazy. Faith also gave us a non-sports related fact. The Nittany Lion is actually a mountain lion. Yeah, I read that the other day. Justin Clayton, what's the solution to NIL madness? Players become employees, contracts? Yeah, basically. CBA. Talked about it earlier. All right. I got to do some editing work, guys. I love you. Thank you all so much. Hit the like button, share it with your friends. And Kawhi Fieri. Oh, that's a great name, Kawhi. He asks, or she, I don't know, asks, when am I going to kill the channels algorithm, do a stream 40K game? I will say this. I want to now. I have 40K. I want to finish streaming that eventually. I kind of want to play through the indie game on stream, but I'm thinking about doing it on my Twitter and a little side channel that I have. I will not be doing it here, but I'll let y'all know. All right. We love you guys. Hey, happy playoff weekend, guys. We'll be live after every game. Look forward to it. We love you. We'll see you next time for some more snaps. Listen for Aaron on the call for his game tonight.